There we go. Alright. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and Aiden English. And today on Impact or Hit, we have a good show here today on Impact or Hit. Yesterday, as we know, that it was James T. Kirk, from Star Trek, who won the TWF light heavyweight winnings by beating Kofi Kingston yesterday on Dynamite or Mike. And we all know that Kofi Kingston is out to get even with the Starman from Star Trek, Joey Styles says. Well, that's right. Jonathan Coachman says it was leadman James T. Kirk, from Star Trek, who beat Kofi Kingston yesterday on Dynamite or Mike, and is now the TWF light heavyweight fighter. And at the end of the day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are not happy about it. No, they're not happy about it at all, Aiden English says. Kofi Kingston says I don't know, but I think Kofi Kingston wants to win back the TWF light heavyweight winnings from leadman James Kirk. And we're going to go to ring now, because I believe Renee Young is going to be talking with him. Well, we're going to go to ring now, because I believe that James Kirk is going to come out now. All right. I, the TWF light heavyweight fighter, and yesterday on Dynamite or Mike, I beat Kofi Kingston, who, let's be earnest, alright, Kofi Kingston was a good wrestler. Hell, he still is a good wrestler. But sadly, him and Xavier Woods, they shifted their behavior, they shifted their stand, and their mindset. And why they chose to do that, well, your guess is as good as mine. And the forgivenesses for it is, they're not happy, that folks are irked over, irked over them, what they did to Biggie Langston. And in their mind, they thought that folks should not make a big deal out of it, And then they can't understand why folks would be unhappy with them for what they started doing to Rey Mysterio, beating up on Rey Mysterio, which is sad, beating him up from behind like a weakling all the time. So in their mind, they think that they can't understand why someone out there would be irked or angered over any of that. And so the way they look at it, they're not happy with that. So instead of coming out and saying, hey, look, we were wrong for shaming, Biggie Langston out there. We were wrong for doing that. And hey, we were wrong for all those sneak strikes against Rey Mysterio and all that. Well, then I guess folks would forgive them. But no, they don't want to do that. And they want to come out and guilt and shame everyone and say, well, you shouldn't be irked or angered with us over, outlessly shaming Biggie Langston. You shouldn't be irked and angered with us for doing all these sneak strikes on Rey Mysterio and whatever else they've been doing. It's like they believe they could do no wrong. Like somehow they've gotten it into their head is since folks liked them so much, Kofi and Xavier then believed, hey, we can do anything, and folks will never be irked or angered with us. Is that it? Well, here comes Kofi Kingston now, Here comes Kofi Kingston now, Joey Styles says, and Neeby will get the answer. Yeah, Jonathan Coachman said, I would hold my breath if I was you, because I don't think we're going to get the answer we want. Well, we'll have to see, Aiden English says, what their answer to all this is. You know, are they going to be man enough to say that they man it up and they made some mistakes and here to make it right or atone for it? Or are they just going to guilt and shame everyone else for being irked and angered over their mistakes? So, Captain Kirk, you somehow believe in your mind that we can do no wrong. That somehow we had folks that had liked us for years, and then because we choose to outlessly shame and kick out Biggie Langston out of the New Day, which he had been out of the New Day since 2021 YL. And after that, be irked and angered over us for that. And then we had all these sneak strikes on Rey Mysterio, and these folks should still be happy with us for all of that. You know? Well, I'm sorry, Xavier and Kofi, but even wise men can somehow be slayed to think dumb thoughts. Like you two believing that you can do no wrong and that your friends, your kin, your followers would still be happy and glee and glad with everything you did. You know what? You took away my TWF light heavyweight winnings from me. And I'm going to win it back from you. And we all know Star Trek is overplayed. Everyone keeps talking about how great Star Trek is, and every other show out there can never ever put on the same boots that Star Trek did. So let's be earnest about it. You know, that shit. And you know what else is shit? As Xavier Woods says, you are, as the TWF light heavyweight fighter. That is what is shit. So we're going to beat you up because there's only one of you, and there is no Spock isn't going to come out and help you, and even if he did, we'd beat him up too. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. No, you're not going to be doing any of that, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. You do any of that, and then you're not going to be winning the TWF light heavyweight winnings. Then you do that, and you're going to have no match for the TWF light heavyweight winnings. Do I make myself known? So, Kofi Kingston, you want to fight James T. Kirk for the TWF light heavyweight winnings? Then by all means, here it comes. Well, we heard from Daniel Bryan the main overseer of the toy wrestling gathering, Joey Styles says, and now we're going to have the match for the TWF light heavyweight winnings. Stand up. This match is for the TWF light heavyweight winning. It's for the light heavyweight winnings. First, he is Kofi Kingston, and he is the TWF light heavyweight fighter, James T. Kurt. Well, I can tell you one thing, Joey Styles says. James T. Kurt may have been lucky when he won the TWF light heavyweight winnings yesterday on Dynamite or Mine. Oh, Kofi Kingston just took down James T. Kurt. You know, and now, and now he's going to hope that, and now he thinks he's going to become the TWF light heavyweight fighter again. Oh! Well, I don't think that's going to happen, Joey Styles said. No, it's not, Jonathan Coachman says. It's not going to happen at all. I don't think it'll take more than that to beat Captain T. Kurt, the leadman overseer of the Starship Enterprise, Jonathan Coachman says. 1, 2, and a kick out. That was a fast reckoning there, Aiden English says. Kofi Kingston just needs to hit him with a mishap from heaven, the SOS, and it'll all be over. He hit him with the SOS. Now he's going to hit him with the mishap in heaven. Kofi Kingston hopes to win back the TWF light heavyweight winnings again. Joey Styles says, will it happen? 1, 2, no. Well, is that going to happen or not? I don't think so. 1, 2, no. It did not happen yet. And now Kofi Kingston is starting to get irked, Joey Styles says. Starting to get angered that he is not beating him. Oh! James Kurt's got the upper hand on him, Joey Styles says. Yeah, he does, Jonathan Coachman says. Here it comes. It's over here. Oh no, Aiden English says you need to kick out. You can't lose to this Star Trek self. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner. And still, TWF. Still the TWF light heavyweight fighter, Captain James T. Kurt. Or Leadman James T. Kurt. Well, as we know, Joey Styles says that James T. Kurt is still the TWF light heavyweight fighter. And he has beat Kofi Kingston here today. You know. And a lot of folks out there, and Kofi Kingston has thought that he could beat him. That he truly believed in his mind that he could beat. That he truly believed that he could beat, you know, that he truly believed he could beat that Star Trek self. But most likely, that did not happen, Joey Styles says. Nope. You got that right. You got that right, Jonathan Coachman says. Kofi Kingston believed that he was going to beat Captain he was going to beat leadman James T. Kirk, and that didn't happen. And Kirk didn't have to have his light gun to even beat him in that match. Well, John Coachman says it was still a good match. I'll tell you one thing right now, Aiden English says, I don't think Kofi Kingston is over. I don't think Kofi Kingston or Xavier Woods are done with James T. Kirk. I don't think so. You know? All right, we'll take everything away now to Renee Young. Well, thank you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. I'm going to be talking with James T. Kirk here today on Impact or Hit. All right, Captain James T. All right, James T. Kirk, Leadman follower of the Starship Enterprise, where the English word would be for that. Once again, you beat Kofi Kingston, and you're now still the TWF light heavyweight fighter. Well, Renee Young, I knew going in I might lose. And Kofi Kingston, he did all those holds to me. And yes, those holds may have helped him win the WWE heavyweight winnings, the WWE 4-1 right winnings, WWE Interland body winnings, WWE World Tag Team, and NXT Tag Team winnings. But none of that helped him. And it may have helped him win the TWF Tag Wins 2 times, or the TWF Heavyweight winnings 2 times. But at the end of the day, it didn't work on me. And Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, they need to look themselves in a looking glass, and they need to man up to all the things they've been doing, everyone. But it looks like that's not going to happen, you know? So yeah. Are you worried about the new day coming after you and hoping to get even and take back the TWF light heavyweight winnings? No, Renee Young, I am not worried about the new day, or whatever they're calling themselves now. I beat Kofi Kingston 2 times. And if Xavier Woods wants to throw his hat or cap in, I will gladly beat him. And need be, after all this is over, we might get the New Day to man up to their wrongdoings. Or need be we're not. But I can tell you one thing. I'm not frightened or scared, you know, of the new day. Not frightened or scared of Xavier Woods or Kofi Kingston. You know, not frightened of any of them. I have dealt with many other outsiders and other beings from other worlds, so I'm not frightened of those two. All right, thank you, James T. Kirk. That was my talk with Fuck. Well, that was my talk with Leadman James Kirk. Leadman James T. Kirk. Back to you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Renee Young, for talking with Leadman James Kirk here today on Impact or Hit. And that's all the time we got here for Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and Aiden English. We hope you like Impact or Hit, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.